You may feel down, but he won't let you down. You may look down, but he won't let you down. You may allow yourself to get down, but he won't let you down. Because he's given us so many examples of how he stands with folk when they're sinking. When Peter was sinking, Jesus didn't let him down. When Elijah was hungry, God did not let him down. When David was run out of his house, God did not let him down. And when his son hung on Calvary's cross for your sins and mine, his father did not let him down. And if God didn't let you down when you didn't know him, how much more will he keep you now that you're trying to serve him and follow him and obey him? If he didn't let you down when you were wrong, you know he's not going to let you down when you're trying to do right. If he didn't let you down when you were bad, don't you know he's not going to let you down when you're trying to do good? If he didn't let you down when you didn't know whether to when or where or then or there before the foundation of the world, then he's not going to let you down now. Amen. Sometimes he lets us go down just so we can see how powerful he is in bringing us up. Sometimes he allows us to go down so we can just thank him for bringing us up. I got enough sense to know that it's hard to climb a school mountain. But the rocks and the reels or God's opportunities are close to him as I climb the mountain to eternity. Those rocks I hold on to, those caves I hide in, and he's just bringing me closer to him. You can't climb a school mountain. As wonderful as I am, if everything's going right in my life, God has a hard time getting my attention. But every now and then, he helps me to look to the hills from which cometh my help. And remind me of my help coming from the Lord. Every now and then, he tells me that you're not big enough, strong enough, wide enough to handle this thing. Look to me. Look to the hills from what? And know that you're coming from the Lord. That used to be the responsibility of every Sunday at Baptist Church. And I thank God that Reverend Brady was inspired God to use that because it reminded me to keep looking up. I don't look around too much. I don't look down too much, but I keep looking up. You look around and get distracted. You look down and get discouraged, but you look up. I get up in the morning and look up. I don't know what's going on for you. I don't know what time they start, I don't know what time they get out, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm not looking around, I'm looking up. Sexual thing in the Bible says jump up, for Christ sits on the right hand. All right. God. Across the Bible, you give me a range seat. If I want to go back to 2 Chronicles chapter 34, and I really want to just kind of give you the Reader's Digest version of this message this morning. I'm going to email the real version out so that you'll get the full message by email. I'm going to give you the reader. I'm going to give you the preview. And then you go home and watch the movie. Get you some popcorn and pull up your computer and you sit there and eat popcorn and soda and read the message. You know, my wife and I was in the movie last night. They got about 30 minutes of just previews and trailers. And so I'm going to give you the preview. And then I'll email out after this afternoon and you'll have a chance to read what God is trying to say. So God wants to encourage us, and I want you to feel that you need God so much that at least on Sunday morning you will be encouraged by the Word of God. I'm not here to fuss at you or make you do anything. Without young folks, appreciate God, make folks do stuff. I argue folks, fuss with folks, but I trust God to do in your life what needs to be done. My job is simply to point out what God wants you to do and show you the benefits what you can have when you do what the Lord says do. I just want to convince you that there are blessings in obedience. That there's a blessing in being faithful and being committed to God. And so, in fact, we kind of cut down on some of the things we're doing here so that we can do them more faithfully. We don't have one male chorus rehearsal, we don't have one sexual rehearsal, we don't have one children's rehearsal. It's not how much we do, it's that we be faithful in what we do. Amen? So what we're trying to do is focus on being faithful so we can be more abundant and more of a blessing for God and receive more of the blessings of God. In 2 Chronicles chapter 34, God gives us a wonderful message of what he can do in our lives when we are committed to him. Say committed. And focus on him. Say focus. Let me take the mail door. Let's give God a big them, you know, you ushers, God bless them. You know, I have a great affection and compassion for our youth, and I love them. I love their faith and commitment. They hear on the floor and down sitting, and you know, I just, we're about to outgrow the teens classroom on Sunday morning. They're getting too small, so I may have to get one of the older classes where they ain't that many people coming in to the block. I may go for a man though. The reason I can talk about folks, I am one. I'm talking about me. Boy, I love it though. My God, if I don't over this good, I've got over to it. When you're old kid, you gotta worry about nothing. You know, you gotta worry about nothing. Nobody listen to you no way. You know, Paul, you didn't know it, but I was like, that's good. God's good, isn't he? Amen. I love the mother. I love the faithfulness, the commitment from parents, Franklin, from boy, Charity. Men prayer, of course, for Mother Flora, she and Jack out this morning. Jack's sister, maybe with Langston died, and the funerals at 2 o'clock over at Mount Zion. So the Fletcher, Horton, Lewis, Langston families being prayer for them today as they celebrate the life of Mary Langston. God bless you. 2 Corinthians chapter 34, and we find these words at verse 1 and 2. Josiah was 8 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned in Jerusalem 130 years. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, and he walked in the ways of David, his father, and inclined neither to the right hand nor to the left. I want to use that text we use for thought. Decline neither to the right hand nor to the left. Decline neither to the right hand. The word decline means to go back. It means to step back from what you're doing. It means to go back to where you are. So God has encouraged us through Josiah this morning that in this journey of life, in this Christian journey, in this Christian race, that we're neither to decline to the right hand nor to the left. And the reason God is instructing us so is because, Brother Tony, we are tempted sometimes to give up. We are tempted sometimes to give in. We are tempted sometimes to give out. Because sometimes it doesn't seem as if we can keep going forward in what we're doing and how we're doing, and we're not satisfied with the results we're getting. So sometimes we want to, Brother Ray, draw back. But God is through Josiah this morning telling us to decline neither to the right hand or the left. In fact, God is saying to us this morning that our most important mission, that our most important goal in life is to keep moving forward in our Christian journey. Keep moving closer to Him. Keep becoming more like Him. Get more involved with Him and make a better connection to Him. I know you think, this is the challenge we face. I know you think there are a lot of things you need to do. If I ask anyone of you this morning, there are a lot of things on your plate. There are a lot of things on your mind. There are a lot of things you think, and I say you think. Commit that live and talk to God about all the things you want to do. That you think you want to do. That you think you need to do. That you think you got to do. But God is saying to us that you don't need to have to worry about all those things. You see where I'm going? Because I've already promised to take care of those things. It bothers me sometimes, Brother Brandon, that we are worried about things that God already promised to take care of. Somehow we're not getting the connection. We worry about what we're going to eat, what we're going to wear, what we're going to drive, where we're going to live, where we're going to work, what's going to happen to our children. And God's already said, but first seek ye the kingdom of God. In fact, in Matthew 5:32, I believe, he gives a contract. He said, all these things do the Gentiles worry about. All these things people who don't know God worry about. All these things people who don't have a God on their side worry about. All these things people who don't have a God protecting them and providing for them and leading them and guiding them worry about. And all these things do the Gentiles seek right.
know you need a job. I know you want your child to have a good education. I know you want to be successful in life. I know you want to achieve in life. Ain't stupid. I'm God. I know you have need of these things. But first, seek ye the kingdom of God and his righteousness. And all these things that you're worried about, bothered about, upset about, stressed about, crying about, burned about, and bitter about, shall be added. Now, how much more clear than God made? Is that all right? Let me say it again. That ain't clear. God told Paul to tell folks, stop being bothered and worried about things. Philippians 4:6 said, be careful for nothing. Come on. But in everything with prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, make your request known to God. Yeah. Tell me God knows what he's doing. That's right. Is that still clear? God said in Hebrews 13:5, stop mourning things. Stop being over desirous for things. I know your mom told you something different. But that's my God. How many of you listen to God, not your mama? Your mama meant well, but she don't know what God knows. Your mama know a lot, but she don't know what. God said in Hebrews 13:5, let your conversation, let your word, let the lifestyle be without covetousness. This is our to have thing. He said, for I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee. And so we may boldly say, I'll not fear what men shall do, for the Lord is mine. Aren't you already a little worried about things? Don't you feel bad about the things you got to do now? Don't you feel bad about the place you got to go? God's already trying to remind you, I have a thing. And this is what I really love about God. Said, I don't need an assistance from you. I hate folks who say to me, not folk with the word, well, God help those help themselves. How you going to help yourself? Did you help yourself wake up this morning? Did you help your heartbeat? You help your lungs breathe? You help your muscle? How you going to help God? God help those help themselves. God don't need your help. It's true. You know what God said about you? He said, if I were hungry, I wouldn't tell you. I don't give that theology that says God help those that help themselves. God help those that bless, that obey him, that honor him, that worship him, that follow him with God in charge. The Bible says the earth is the Lord. And the fullness ever. I don't go along that theology. Say you got to do your part. You what for? You can't raise your right hand. Where's the Lord? That's the problem. You try to do your part and get in God's way. He says, told him, you ain't got to do nothing but what? Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. I can't be still. I just got to do something. That's the problem. Yes, that is the problem. That is exactly the problem. We're going to talk about what's next. Girl, I just got to. What do you know to do? Do you know the end from the beginning? God, where were you? You know, Job that big head, he was pretty righteous. And God said, come here, Job. Where were you when I got there? Where were you when I said the sky, stars in the sky? Where were you when I put whales in the ocean? Y'all know some of those. That's hard. That's the problem. You let your wisdom get in the way of your faith. You let what you see get in the way of what God says. What you feel get in the way of what God knows. God says, in Philippians 4:19, Paul says, listen, but my God shall bow my knee, not my mama, not my baker, but my God shall bow my knee according to his riches. And God, Paul said, God's so rich he can supply all mine. I know I'm messing with your theology, but your theology is in the way of God working in your life. Too much church stuff to keep God operating on. I'm trying to get church stuff out of the church. So God can work on this church.
and bless this church. Because listen, if you come to Bible class, you know what Paul said. Paul said, it is in him that we live and move and have our being. It ain't us. Now, our part is to obey God. Our part is to respond to God. Our part is to listen to God. Our part is to worship God. Our part is to serve God. We're so busy doing our part, we ain't doing the part God wants us to do. We can't watch it for watching. We can't pray for power. We're so busy to help God with power. No, he's afraid. He's so happy. He's so afraid. If you think you can fight the Syrians without me, just go ahead. The reason we are worried, frazzled, and bedazzled and befuddled because we are trying to do too much and we're not trusting God enough. It takes listening to God to be able to know what He wants. We'll talk about the Wednesday night. So He said, listen, if you got needs, He says, come to me. I heard a lady on radio, television this morning. My wife listens to radio, television show every morning around 7:30. She listens to it, and the lady said that our relationship with God is like a bank. When you go to the bank, you expect to get your money out. Okay, you got money in the bank. Well, God says, I'm your bank. If you have a need, you what? Now, I'm going to call my mama. I'm going to call Real Papa. Real Papa can't. He can barely help himself. He said, oh, you got to get saved. That's why I'm in trouble. That's why he can't help you. You got a new house. That's why I can't help you. But I will start leading you to no matter what I got. I trust God. I trust God. But God says, let us therefore come what? Boldly to the throne of grace, that we may be obtain mercy and grace to help in the time of. I don't know when you need God, you run from God. Well, I ain't going out there because they know I need God. Yeah, I know you need God. I know I need God. You know why I'm here worshiping God? Because I need God. You know why I'm here praising God? Because I need God. You know why I can't lay out on God and just not come and worship God? Because I need God. Oh, I need Him. Yes, I come. That's why I'm here. And God is so good. He always responds to my. So, you got to change your focus. Change your focus. Listen, anything you can see is temporary. It ain't gonna last. That problem you got ain't gonna last. That house you got ain't gonna last. That car you want. So why you stress and worry and bother about things that ain't gonna. Paul said, we look not on things which are seen, but things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal. That means they're gonna last. But the things which are not seen are eternal. So Paul said we need to take our focus off physical things and financial things and place our focus on spiritual things. The more spiritually I grow, the more spiritually I produce, the more spiritually involved I become, Paul said, the more I get from God. Amen. You're not going to get more by doing more. The Bible do more and get less. Listen, Jesus said this is what Jesus will do. Jesus said what we ought to be focused on is entering the straight gate and the narrow way. All right. When you get up in the morning, you ought to plan your schedule around those things, Jesus said, that leads you to the straight gate Jesus, strive ye to enter the straight gate. That's your goal, it says. Make your goal, make your point in life, make your purpose in life, make your plan in life. What do you have on your smartphone? Striving to enter the straight gate on your calendar. What thing do you do? Not only should it be on your list, it should be every day in my attitude, in my actions, in my behavior, in my conduct. I'll be focused on the things that lead me to God. God got the house part. God got the car part. God got the job part. God got the health part. He got that. It's about what we need to do is be focused on doing those things that bring us into the straight and narrow way. Jesus says, because many are going to seek to find, they can't get it. He said, there shall be many that shall strive to enter and shall not be. Well, one of the ways you can know you're on the straight gate is when you're doing things different than everybody's doing. You see, I can't look around to the world for my example of the king because the world is not interested in the straight gate. I had a long, wonderful conversation with Brandon on yesterday, and Brandon talked about some experience on his job. He said, there's so many folks who are not interested in worship, prayer. They won't talk about the girls that hang out with, and running around. And so you can know what gate you're headed by who you're headed with. Check the crowd you're with, and that's the path you're on. Jesus says, the challenge we face in life is to enter ye the straight gate. For straight is the way, for wide is the gate. Thank you, Obed. Who said that? Oh, sadly, get more straight. Straight is the gate. Wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leads to what? And many there be that go therein. Children, young folk, don't you see why it's not important to follow the crowd? He said, but narrow is the gate, and straight is the way which leads to life, and few there be. You see why we just follow the folk? Why we have to do what other folk do? Why we have to be like other churches? Start when they start, end when they... Listen, we need to do what we need to do to focus on God. Because a lot of church folk ain't going nowhere. Just because you dress up at church doesn't mean you're going nowhere. You know? I'm not criticizing anybody. But how I dress when I'm talking about the church, about the church. You know, that's something, well, you know, you're preaching for well, see what I'm saying. The Pharisees tried that. They walked around robes and they all dressed up. And they weren't going nowhere. What you wear is not going to determine what you spend your eternity. There are two things that's going to determine what you spend your eternity. What you wear is not one of them. They're on the list of things. There are two things. And there are two things that only you possess. Michael Hartwell was not going to vote. Y'all come to talk to 2nd Saturday, September, y'all vote anything y'all want to. Well, you vote anything I want to get. But you don't get a vote on my eternity. And my reward is gold. And I don't get a vote on yours. Aren't you glad Serena don't get a vote on you? Well, Serena's kind of good, Lord, but she don't always get the Bible class on time, but she tried her best, Lord. Let her in the back door, don't put her out front. I can talk to Serena that way. Because Larry can't catch me. You can't walk and just both of us back down. We're supposed to be going, we're supposed to be ready to dress castle walk, neither one showed up, did it? I don't make the candies and drippers get I've been running walking with dripper off, believe me. I just go walk with dripper. You know, we had 4 or 5 little go make it one. You ain't gonna let nobody, well, you're gonna help by yourself, ain't you? You're not gonna wear no load on you. determine what you two things will determine how much God will bless you now, and two things will determine how God will reward you then. And it's these they all on you. Jesus said, this is Jesus talking. Matthew 12:37. He says, by your word you shall be what? Justified, and by your words you shall be condemned.
Your words! Not what folks say about you.
But what you say about folks. Jesus, I'm going to judge you on your words.
By your words. By what you see. By the truth coming out of your mouth. By the complaint coming out of your mouth. By the condemnation coming out of your mouth. I'm going to judge you by your words. And by your words you shall be justified. And by your words you shall be condemned.
Keep on talking. I'm going to keep on serving. Keep on. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't go to say, you didn't have to do nothing. You could have kept your mouth closed.
No, I just got to say something. Go ahead.
So, Pam, sometimes when I'm talking to folks and they start talking crazy, I can walk off because I don't want to be there when the lightning strikes. Folks talking about what they ain't going to do, what they ain't making do, I can walk off because I don't want to be there when the lightning comes. But then he said, you can be judged by your works. Jesus said, and I took two quotes that Jesus said, so you can't say the pastor said. And I tell you what they are, so you can read them for yourself and see if he said what I said. He said in Revelation 22:12, behold, my reward is with me. Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give to every man according to his, not according to his singing, not according to his digging, not according to his preaching, not according to his ushering, not according to his choir membership, not according to his church membership, not according to the water baptism, but according to his works. Jesus is going to stand, we're all going to stand for the judgment. Paul said in 2 Corinthians 5:8, we shall all stand. You can try to sit there if you want to. I'm just going to sit. Come on. We shall all stand. Come on. Before the judgment, you stand in. Yeah. Yeah. Where's Willis? We shall all stand before the judgment of Christ, give an account of things which we've done in our bodies, whether they be good or bad. And so Jesus said that what we need to focus on is getting into the kingdom of God. And we can't get there if we allow ourselves to go back in our relation with God. Allow ourselves to go back and decline our service to God. Allow ourselves to decline and go back in our worship of God and our obedience to God. And so our text this morning, Israel had gone back as a nation. And God took this boy Josiah. You ready to take him? How old? Oh. That's just my baby. He's my baby too young. I'm so glad God took the 8-year-old to show us what he wants us to do. God expects a lot of children. Because he talks about children a lot. God allowed an 8-year-old boy to become the king of Israel. Actually, king of Judah. God did it. 8-year-old. They're my babies. He can't leave the house. And I'm glad God did it because it showed me two things. First of all, God is no respecter of persons. He'll use anybody that's willing to be used. Secondly, it showed me we're never too early to teach our children about God. Thirdly, it showed me that finding the way isn't so hard because even an 8-year-old can find it. Finding the way to God and doing the thing of God is not so complex, even an 8-year-old can do it. The Bible says even a child is known by his doing, whether they be good and right or evil. We need to make sure that our children are given an opportunity to find the way. If you don't show your child the way at 8, how do you expect them to find it at 18? If you don't show your child the way at 6, why are you bothering to upset that child because they're in the wrong way at 16? Our children can't find the way if we don't lead them to stood away. And 8 years old is not too early. This boy found the way. The text says, he declined neither to the right hand nor the left. He found a way for 3 simple reasons that God showed me. And the same 3 reasons we can find a way as well. He found a way, first of all, Mother Amanda, because he had the example of David. Our children need spiritual examples. They can't find a way. If all of these are going to do is still let the corner, but they ain't let go of the corner. If the mother just in that corner, it's quiet, it's in the corner. They find a way by our living example. This boy found a way. Read the text, it says. And he did that which was right beside the Lord, and walked in the way of David, his father. David really was his father in the sense that you think father. David was actually his grandfather 14 generations earlier. But we're all fathers and mothers. That's what we're all mothers. Is that right? Your mother church. We're all spiritual fathers. I thank God for the children that He allowed me to birth the spiritual. My greatest blessing. I'm not talking about 3, but I'm talking about a couple of 3 dozen that my wife and I ministered with. Union Hill. I thank God for the 5 or 6 dozen that we ministered to at Indian Creek. I thank God for that. And one called me this week in the hospital and said, "You're my spiritual father." Now, he got a dad that's a preacher, but he said, "You're my spiritual father." I went to the river cut that McNair, and the guy told Carl McNair, one of the brothers, he said, he told all the kids from McNair to stand. He said, "Carl, all these children now wear the last name McNair. You become their spiritual father." We are our children's spiritual. You don't want to be their biological father. You don't need to be their adopted father. But we ought to be their spiritual father and set the example of loving God, worshiping God, learning about God, living for God, doing the things of God, and being involved in the ministries of God. We ought to be setting the example of mothers and fathers. This boy got on the right track and stayed on the right track because he looked at his 14 generations, great granddaddy. He can't look at his daddy here. His daddy and his great granddaddy. His great granddaddy. His daddy, Amos, and his great granddaddy, Manasseh, were one of the 2 worst kings ever were in Israel. You can even look at his daddy for an example. Stop blaming your daddy for the way you act. Stop blaming your family because you're from the church. Stop blaming your husband because your marriage is broken just off. My wife don't blame me. She trusted God. She kept that example. My wife didn't let me get into the first time going to church. When we were in Boston, cold, snowy ground. She would take that 3 or 4 month old baby and wrap it up and swallow it. Get that raggedy both way. On Sunday morning, go to church, and I stayed in my football game. Listen, stop blaming sin on you for your attitude. Just like there's some bad folk in sin, there's some good folk in sin. Watch them. If the pastor not your example, watch Grady. If Deacon Wilson not your example, watch you don't laugh. You put it your picture man, y'all can tape. It's on tape. You too. You see that boy? You can sit here and watch what's wrong with San Andrew. Or you can sit here and watch what's right. No, you can be involved with what's right. Who wants to be a better church? I go in church, but who wants it? You scared you won't say you back church?
You know how to say you be a better church? You be a better person. Don't tell your pastor might have to go to make you a better person. A perfect church. I'm struggling to make me a better person. I still got some ways. I still got some idiosyncrasies and eccentricities. I still got some peculiarities. He's still trying to shape me and conform me into the image of his son. Ain't got there yet. If you can't watch, watch Candy. No, she don't mess with like having refreshment prepared. First dinner, refreshment prepared. Nursery children, nursery prepared. And never complain. Never tell me, man, I ain't always does it better than last. Rick get off work at FedEx, run by here, make sure the church is locked up. You can't get no lips tonight. Watch Drake. Watch Cat. Watch Serena. Watch Jennifer. Nurses always look. Don't have to ask me what nurse. Jennifer like that. She makes me so. Watch Jennifer. Stop. You don't watch me. There are folks you can watch. And then this boy had to go back 14 generations. Can't even look at his daddy. Can't even look at his great. His granddad was all right, but his great granddad was pretty bad. In fact, there was Ahab, Manasseh, and Amon was three of the worst kings out of the 40 they had. And this boy had to go wait 14 generations to watch these.
You can look at the same thing and say what's wrong, or you can become a part of what's right. And God will hold you accountable for your works and your words. Everywhere I go, I have nothing but good things to say about San Diego because there's some good things going on here. Now, there's some better things that could go on, but I thank God for the good things that are going on. And the only words that come out of my mouth about this church, because God's going to judge my words, are the good things. I'm a little concerned for preachers who talk about the church in a very negative way. Let me tell you, the pastors talk too much. That's why I don't talk to men of them, because they talk too much. He had an example of David. He had to look to David. Secondly, he had respect for God. He had respect for things of God. He had respect for God. He had respect for the things of God. When he discovered that the church was run down on the Franklin because they stopped worshiping, because the Israelites had strayed away from God. The Israelites come disobedient, and this little 8-year-old boy became king. And they began to see what this nation did. Larry's first thing he built was not his temple, not his house. He built the church. He went and repaired. You can either complain that the trustees are not doing their job, or you come out and help them do the job. This boy didn't complain that the builders of the house weren't doing their job. He went and gave them money so the job could get done. But he respected God. He respected the house of God. He respected the place of worship that God had given him. He respected God. In fact, in verse 8 it says, now in the 18th year of his reign, when he had purged the land and the house, he set Shaphan, the son of Azaliah, Messiah, the governor of the city, Joah, the son of Joahaz, the recorder, to repair the house of the Lord is God. He had respect for where he worshiped. You respect where you worship? It was broken down. It was nasty. It was run down. It hadn't been kept up. It was complaining about what needed to be done. He turned off the lawnmower, Sarah, and came out. Yep. They get done. Because he respected the house of God. We criticize God's church too much. Complain about folk in church too much. And I'm telling you that God's coming. And he's not going to be happy. The disrespect that oftentimes we find with the church, in the church, this ain't silly talking about God's folks. can't do straight get without respect. Remember when Jesus came and they were working in similarities, they wasn't respecting, they were buying and selling and having a good old hard time. So my house is called a house of prayer. When the last time anybody called the church a house of prayer? We call a lot of things. But you made a den of thieves. And lastly, he had respect for the word of God. Brother Kent, they had lost the book of law. Moses wrote the book of law, 5 books on the head. Genesis, Leviticus, Numbers, on the head. 5 books of law. All God in the head. And they lost it. We got Bibles all over town. You know when I got 3 or 4 Bibles? That was $20. You can get your hair did $20 more, can't you? I can, where I go. You know why? All the work take on the Bible? Most of my sermons, I sit down and prepare without Bible. I sit down 4, 6, 8 hours. Around the sermon, I don't even open the Bible. That word up here in my heart. My wife not flying, I'll pull up my BlackBerry now. I used to carry notebooks around. I don't carry notebooks around myself. All of y'all know what this is, what? And every time I get a thought, I just go like anywhere, everywhere. Bathroom, bed. They didn't know where the word of God was. And when it came back to church, they discovered it. They found the book of law. When they started rebuilding the church, they went in and they said, my God, Moses wrote the law Moses wrote that God gave us. And they went and told Josiah, so we can discover the word of God. When Josiah said, read it to me, he cried when he saw how far we got. He cried. He respected God's word so much. He said, oh my God, we got so far. And he cried. He really close. Cry! Lord, how bad we been. How far we've gone. How disrespectful we've become. How disobedient we have been. He respected God so much. He respected God's word so much that it hurt him to see how much they had disobeyed. He got on the right track. Because he had David's example. David was by no shape, way, or form perfect. David had more sins than me. I ain't never killed nobody to get no woman. I mean, I fooled somebody to get a woman. David had a man killed, so he could take his wife. Got another man's wife pregnant. David had a son that raped his daughter. He didn't even do a thing to his boy about raping his own sister. Well, you know, that's just what Amnon is. He's just like that. Even God said he wasn't a good daddy. This is Franklin. But God said he's a man after my own heart. I love David in spite of his failures. I love David in spite of his faults. Find some example in this church that you'll follow. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to be faithful. And there are some faithful folk here. Might be me on Sunday morning. I don't want to be this time. I don't want that. I didn't mean it. He did it twice. But I'm going to spend a night down here too. If I'm not Lord, you know, if I got too many faith, if I got 5 Gavin, 5 Frank, 5 Jose, 5 Terry, but there'll be somebody. He respected the things of God. He respected the word of God. Then what God told me, he said, because thine heart has been tender, Thou didst humble thyself before God when thou heard his words against this place and against the habits thereof, and humble thyself before me. And thou didst rend thy clothes and weep before, even now I've heard thee also, said the Lord. God said to you this morning, my people which are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face. Turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven. I will heal the land. I will forgive. What is your response going to be? You heard God. Will you humble yourself? Will you come to God? Will you yield to God and live for God? Will like this out your word, the word of God, and do and live what God says. I heard some people in Sunday school this morning say we've got to die to ourselves, to our attitude, to our feelings, our thoughts, our ways, and yield to God. If you're here today, I want you to know that you can come to God today because Christ went and died on Calvary's cross. He humbled himself. He was God in the flesh. When he gave up prerogative of deity, wrapped himself in humanity, and became one of us. The Bible says, let this man be in you, which also in Christ Jesus, who've been in form of God. Don't know Robert be equal with God. But Sister Ashley forgot about his reputation. He made himself no reputation. Didn't care what folk thought. When they said, you God, come down to that cross. Didn't care what they thought. When Peter said, no, you can't do this. He didn't care what they thought. He made himself no reputation. He just was a form of a man. In form of, not just a man, but a servant. And became obedient. Even to the death of the cross. Can you forget about who you are and decide to become who God wants you to be? Can you forget about what you want to do and decide to do what God wants you to do? Can you forget about what you want and come and learn what God wants? Can you forget about what you want to do and come and learn and do what God wants you to do? Listen. Not only did Josiah get blessed, but because of him, the whole nation was blessed. You know what God needs in America? Is one man and one woman who is willing to do what God says to do. Who is willing to live. America, the destiny need of a righteous man. Or a righteous man.